What up, y'all? Man, I've already been vibing with the day today. I mean, our message, it just like was such a dream. I don't know if anybody else feels like life has just been a blur all summer. Like I've been going through basically kind of the same routine. And you know what? I mean, I've seen people, I've done things, I've had activities. I don't think I've like overexerted myself, but it does feel like things have just gone really fast. And I feel like maybe I've just been coping with it and I didn't realize like how tired I was. But last night I had an unexpected day off. Again, my boss, he's like the wizard. He's like so in tune psychically. I thought yesterday I was planning on going into work for Sunday night. I usually work Sunday nights. And my BFF was having like a gathering at her pool, and she was like, hey, I'm like, put the feelers out, like, we're gonna do a pool day today, so if you can, if you want to like squeeze it in before work, you should come out. And I really didn't think I was gonna try to do it because I was tired, and I was like, I won't have that much time. But then I kind of looked at the clock and I was like, well, I could pull it off, I just wouldn't be able to be there like all day. And I had like this vague thought about getting cut, but like I wasn't gonna ask for it to happen, and I really wasn't that wholehearted about it, because I was like, I'll just go in and like have like the extra shift this week because I picked up a shift earlier in the week and come out ahead or whatever. But then I was on the way to her house and I had barely left my neighborhood, and my manager texted me and he was like, hey, do you want the night off? And I was like, oh my god, yes. Something told me, just don't worry about it, just trust Mike. And so it ended up being such a fun day, and I was so tired. Like, me and my friend that was there, we went and had like a big feast afterwards when we got back over to the side of town, and like went ham and went all out and like ordered basically almost everything on this brunch menu at this brewery, and just split it and like had this big like Turkish breakfast feast, it was delicious. And so after that, I was like, well, I'm gonna stop and get dessert from Kroger, and then like watch something and probably fall asleep. And I did. I fell asleep so early, and then I had to get up from couch sleep and go to bed. And there's nothing worse, because it's like when you fall asleep on the couch, it's all cozy, but then you wake up from the couch, it's the worst feeling on earth. It feels like you've just woken up from a coma and your whole life is in disarray, and then you have to like go up to bed and then like get tired again, but you like have this weird fatigue, and I don't know, and then you're like, do I brush my teeth? I don't know. It'll wake me up, and I don't know. It was the whole thing. So that was me last night. So today I've been living the message of the cards, which is like, take it easy, let yourself have some rest and stillness. Don't push yourself to be driven into these like goals and like lofty like agendas. Just take it easy and meander for a couple of days and let yourself rest and recalibrate and refocus. Four of Swords, just reflect, take a breath, rest. Let your creative juices build up again, because this summer has just kind of gone by like a blur, and no matter what we've been doing, there's just been a lot of intense energies and a lot of stuff that's been processed and transmuted on the inside. And so even though it might not be obvious, we have been integrating and burning off a lot of old stuff and processing it. And so like our little like light generators inside are kind of tired. So it's good right now to just be in that dark, fertile womb of creation, of stillness, nurture yourself. I'm gonna go out here after this and go get like a really good pizza and like some wine, and I'm gonna watch like a really good movie that my friend was telling me about, and I'm just gonna like veg out and have a nice little like self-indulgent night and relax and not push myself to do anything. Just be at home, just enjoy. My friend, Tracy dropped by this afternoon just to say hi, and we just sat here and enjoyed each other's company for a couple of hours, and we thought about going to dinner, and then we were like, I don't even have the energy. We just decided like she was gonna go home, I was gonna stay here, we were gonna veg out in our own separate places under the same moon. Oh my gosh, the blinds, the sun's just coming in, and it's cray. It's not gonna help. It's like it just comes through. Oh well, whatever. It's very David Lynch, very, very experimental, abstract. Yes, you guys, so this is great. So over the next couple of days, embrace that quiet time. In Amanda Palmer's book, The Art of Receiving, which is an amazing memoir written by an artist. She was the part of the duo, the Dresden Dolls. If you guys are familiar, it was like a 2006-ish band. They were sort of like very sort of steampunk and cabaret, but like kind of metal at the same time. And I don't know, they're really awesome. But she had one of those classic bohemian artistic lives, but she had to learn to be, to refine the art of receiving. And so that's what her book is about. It was really amazing. But one of the things that she mentions was, as an artist, giving yourself permission, not only giving permission, but seeing the true value in the staring at the wall time, which I find that to be true, because if I don't give myself space to not fill my mind with something, to just let myself wander and like stare at the wall and go into a trance if I want to, with like no agenda, just beingness, like that's when I get my ideas. That's when I feel like I go into a trance and like will have like some kind of insight come to me or something. So it's that time is valuable too. And so that is what we're being asked to do kind of this week, is just embrace that time whenever we can, make it so that we can, have that void space, because the void is where all the potential is. It's where the unmanifest realm gathers itself in absolute infinite possibility. And then we begin the process of restriction and restricting that and giving it structure and boundary and form, and we bring it into the physical world and birth an idea. But in the realm of darkness, in the realm of the fertile, in the realm of the unmanifest, there's infinite potential there. And so we gather that in that time where we let ourselves also mimic that stillness, that darkness, when we're not trying to create or make anything happen, but we're letting those energies condense and crystallize, and we're just surrendering, and we're just in a state of being without being anything, right? Yeah. So let yourself relax. Embrace the void, because the universe loves to fill a void. I mean, look at here. We've got swords, which are pegs, and like holes over here, filling the void. So fill your void with some more void, with some space, with some mental relaxation, with some spiritual rest, with some mental rest, with some physical rest, and allow all of that creative potential to crystallize and gather and condense again. All right, you guys, I'm about to let my creative potential condense over some wine and pizza and movies, because that's what gives me a lot of inspiration, is watching and enjoying good movies and really good series. Like, I love that working in TV, film, and video production didn't ruin it. Like, I can still enjoy like movies and stuff and just like lose myself in the plot and not worry about the technical stuff that's going on. But I do think it protected me from ever getting into reality television, because I was there, and I have zero interest in reality TV. Although I do make many cameos in many reality TV shows, especially like there's food shows that I am a random like person being interviewed. 2 episodes of a network television in the same franchise, I was cast as a nanny. So I'm like this, like, I mean, that's my genre, guys. That's my resume. That's my typecast. I'm the nanny of the famous people. And then one of the celebrities actually did reach out to see if I wanted to be their actual babysitter and nanny, because I was such a hit. It like really hit it off their child. But I was like, well, I'm just not very dependable. Because of the nature of my schedule and my business. And also I'm not really, like, I don't have experience with children. I'm probably kind of reckless, and I probably, I might give them the wrong food or something. I don't know. Although I have like kind of a whimsical influence to have around, kids do love me. But yeah, I think I don't know. I've never been, I like being the aunt that gets to visit and like then leave. I've never had the like a genuine deep urge for kids, unless it was like with like the right person and they really wanted them, and I could like comfortably and wholeheartedly be like, yeah, let's do this. But like on my own, left to my own devices, I've never once been like, oh, I gotta hurry up, I gotta have kids. Like, no, I'm like, my core authentic desire, like when I listed them out through to be magnetic, you go through a workshop where you're trying to find like your core authentic self and your core authentic, like your authentic code basically. And so one of my like true like pillars of my authentic code is freedom. And nothing that I've ever observed about people with children says freedom to me. Nothing about it. So yeah, I don't know. Call it what you will, but it's same moi. All right, y'all. I mean, it also gives me the freedom to be here and be a mystic and be here for you and do things like this. Cause like, you know, there's nobody here that needs me for anything but me, and I'm starving, and I'm already like, I've waited too long to eat today. So I've self-neglected as it is. All right, pizza. I can't wait. And I still have like peach pie left over with like some good ice cream. So that'll be a good time. Yay. All right, y'all, be good, but not too good. Ciao.